Okay, let's see. We are live. We have, looks like 3 viewers. I see a bowl of ice cream from Sam. Hello, everyone. Okay, great. I guess I'll get started in a second. Give it maybe a little bit for people to start rolling in. I apologize for the glare on my glasses. I'm still working out lighting and I don't have contacts. Oh, hello, my cousin. So, guess I was going to start this with a cup of tea. And this is my grandmother's china. And I'll set that aside. So, anyway, hello and welcome. Have some delicious tea. And I'll slide this off. We don't want tea on our clothing. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the first Belladonna live stream. I'm designer Rachel, and designer Michelle and our manager Sam will be in the comments chatting it up with you guys if you have questions. I'm just going to be kind of hanging out and working on some of the Ice Cream Shoppe stuff. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I don't expect this to last much more than an hour. I didn't really get a lot of Q&A stuff ahead of time, so we'll just see what you guys are interested in knowing about as we go along. So yeah, we can get started. One of our patrons asked us how we come up with our designs, and I know that designer Michelle does a lot of them, and like with the case of our ice cream shop, it was just, hi, this is something cute that I like, and I like this adorable fabric, and let's make the most ridiculous looking cute thing that we possibly can. And that, I know, is a lot of what we do is, oh, hello, Misty. Yeah, so I personally like to look around at fabrics, and when I see a fabric that really strikes me, I'll grab onto that and I'll kind of design around it. And a lot of times when we're making clothing just to put up on the shop, it's oh, this is cute fabric, all right, what lace do we have, what do we like, and just kind of lay stuff on top of each other until it looks nice, and that we'll just start sewing it and go with it. We have a couple of pattern pieces that we like to fall back on, that we know work well with our style of clothing. And yeah, thanks, Sam. While listening and watching to true crime, yeah, that's very accurate. Anyways, so I'm just gonna grab my stuff here, and I'm going to start off with this green one. And I know the Ice Cream Shoppe was a rainbow, but we had a customer want an all green dress, so I'm gonna start working on the all green dress. And the fun part about this little guy is it has pockets. Most of the time we're too lazy to put pockets in things, so you have to request them specially. Oh yeah, I love them pockets. There's a pocket on each side of this one. And all this fun lace. There's 3 different laces just on the skirt. And all these skirt panels took a million years to seam together. But I actually have this really cool method of putting in pockets that I learned from the Victorians, go figure, and where you use this little piece of tape and suspend it into your waistband to kind of keep it from weighing down your skirt as you're wearing it when you put your heavy phone in it or keys or whatever. Misty excited about. Yeah, the Victorian tape. I've been really into historical costuming and the historical costuming community on YouTube ever since the summer. And it's just, I saw it and was like, wow, that's a fantastic design. I'm gonna steal it. And because all of these skirts are pleated, I'm just using these little heavy-duty clippies to hold them in place. Yeah, Michelle. Didn't think anyone else would, and then it kind of got out of control, and we said, sure, we'll make 16 or so of those. Right, and spoiler alert, she did. She did indeed get that dress. I guess I'll try and scoot my hands closer this way. Oh yeah, definitely, Megan. When Michelle likes something, other people tend to like it as well because Michelle does have very good taste. Yes, the sample is yours this time. You actually do get to keep this one. I guess, here, let me switch here, so there, that's better. Now you can see my work table bigger. And let's see, there we go. Yeah, usually I'm the one who gets to keep the sample because I'm more normal sample size. Oh. That is odd. Megan, are you lagging behind because you started from the beginning and it's already been running for 5 minutes? The hive mind. The hive mind is tacky. Yeah, that sounds about right, Michelle. At least your general friends list hive mind. Because that's all you had to do. You posted it to your friends list and everybody went wild. I feel like Michelle thinks that tacky is a good thing, Sam. I think she frequently calls herself tacky. See? Yeah? I can think of a couple other people on her friends list that frequently call themselves tacky as well. I mean, I don't consider that I have a whole lot of style either, Sam, so I don't really know what to say. See, I don't know. I have a hard time figuring out what I need to talk about. Let's see. So without any questions to answer, I'm feeling a little, I don't know. The first live is always awkward. My favorite type of pizza? Probably Greek pizza. I really like big chunky tomatoes and feta cheese. Yeah. I should make some of that. That would be good. I have tomatoes. The other thing too, I'm thinking, I know I opened this one up to everybody. This is normally going to be a Patreon exclusive for the live chats, but because we do have the YouTube channel now for this and for posting sewing tutorials through the Patreon, I wanted to see if there were other kinds of tutorials or videos or something, you know, that people might like us to post publicly, that something that would be fun to work on, that you wouldn't have to be a Patreon member to gain access to. But I am doing the sewing tutorials, but I don't know. I feel like there isn't really a whole need for even Lolita specific makeup tutorials on the YouTube space. There's plenty of makeup to go around. Oh, yeah. Explain the Patreon tiers. Yeah, so just for $1 a month, you gain access to the live streams and behind the scenes pictures and stuff when we're working on them. Um, and $5 is early access to new releases. So after we finish this batch of Ice Cream Shoppe, we are going to open it back up again, and people who are Patreon members get first dibs at getting a spot in that if they want to. So that is a pretty cool thing if you're interested in that. $7 is a special birthday postcard plus all the other stuff. 15 is earrings or rings, or we're going to figure out some other small accessories, but we're starting with earrings per month. 20 is sewing tutorials and the patterns that I'm working on. I need to start playing around with the vector program that I got so that I can... Oh, you know what? I think I did this wrong. Haha. Oh well. But yeah, and the $20 tier is for sewing patterns, and then the $300 tier is for crazy people who want a custom dress. But yeah, the lower two tiers are pretty reasonable, I think. Oh, how many cats does one must own before they're considered a crazy cat lady, Michelle? I would say 3, but there's really a mentality to being a crazy cat lady that you could probably succeed with just 2 or maybe even 1 cat if you treat your 1 cat like it's the super duper most specialist baby in the world. But we could also phone it in to my cousin Regina for how many cats do you have? 12? Not that you're a crazy cat lady, but you might be. I guess it's all up to how you perceive yourself. Yeah, I keep seeing pictures and we're like, how many cats are there? I don't know. I recognize some of their names. Well, okay, you are a Michael, so I understand that just kind of crazy goes along with the family, regardless of the number of cats you have. Yes, we did name one of the masks after one of Michelle's cats. Michelle is gonna be my cousin with 1,000,000 cats when you grow up. Now you've interacted with 2 of my cousins, Michelle. Michelle met Sam when we were guests at Acon in Texas a few years ago. And everybody who came to our panel thought Sam was con staff because no con staff showed up. Acon was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. They were actually very nice to their guests. and gave us lots of food. Yeah, I would say if I ever went back to a con in Texas, I would go to A-Con. That was pretty good. Our first con, Sam, was KatsuCon. Officially as Belladonna KatsuCon 2013. But we showed up the year before or 2 years before that under Michelle's original brand name, and I just kind of tagged along. But yeah, Katsu's kind of our home con since it's the closest, and especially now with her living in Baltimore and me living in Richmond, it's the closest to meet at in the middle, other than Otakon, but we've done Otakon for a couple of times and have opinions. So it's just too hot, too crowded, bad sales. I don't know. Oh, yes. Our first con we went to, yes, when we were 15 was Anime Mid-Atlantic in Richmond before they moved down to the Norfolk area. And Michelle dressed as... Who did you dress as? You were you or somebody from Azumangadayo, right? That year? Or no, our first year. You were Cardcaptor Sakura, and I was some crazy, I don't even know what. Yes. Yeah, I can't even remember what the name of my character was. It was like a pink kimono kind of with a yellow dress underneath and like a blue obi kind of sash. She had my hair, the same brown hair as me, so I did my own hair, no wigs needed. Yeah, it was some kind of like art. Like I had a piece of stationery with this character on it. The second year we went was Azumangadayo for you, and half of XL from XL Saga, which I then finished for the following year. Yeah, we had some fun times at AMA. As our first little 15-year-old baby con. Ooh, let's see. All right, let's see. What should I... Let's see. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. We were like 15 and just walked up and just started... Michelle just started flipping through hentai like no big deal. And poor little innocent me was like, oh, I can't, I gotta go. Oh yeah, lovely white. Some kind of, was it like Chinese art stationery? I don't know. Let's see. After con parties, we would go to the raves sometimes just to dance. But when we first started, we didn't stay overnight, so we would have to drive home. And then when we started getting a little older, at first we had trouble getting hotel rooms because we weren't 21 yet. So, yeah, Sam's the party con. Yeah, well, I don't know. I've always been a weird, like, follow the rules kid, and I never drank before I was 21, and I didn't do drugs or anything, so I didn't go to con parties. Right, and now we're too old and tired, and we run our booth, and so we just go back to the room and pass out or sew more wrist cuffs or fashion show dresses. Yes, very much too old and tired now. But we've been too old and tired for a long time. Yeah, we'll have a glass of wine, or when Sam makes, like, homemade moonshine or something. Yeah, that dealer room opening time. Got to get up and get ready for that, and but you also have to get yourself dressed first, so that's exciting and terrible. Oh, hello, Melissa. I just saw that you had commented. How are you? How do we insert a pic? Oh, no. Okay. Dang it, Michelle. Yeah, that's true. Dealer room. We only started doing dealer room like a couple years ago. We did Artist Alley for a long time. That's good. I'm glad Melissa's doing well. Let's see how we get... Oh, I'm going to have to get fancy with the feed here so you can see this terrible first convention picture of Michelle and I. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hopefully this won't take too long. Let's see. Okay. Let me just do that. Yeah. Okay, let's see if my stream service. All right, you ready for this? You ready for this? Here you go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here's this. This. Here you go. No, stop it. There you go, everybody. There. There's Michelle and I at our first con when we were 15 years old. So I'm gonna delete that forever now, and all right, back to normal. Oh, my head's got cut off. Oh, well, too late. Majestic. Yeah. Super majestic. Oh, great. I'm so glad that this has been reminded or shown to everyone so we can all remember. Oh, great. Our poor patrons. Our poor patrons on the Discord. What a great memory. Yeah. I just remember the very, very tall Sakura's best friend that we found that you took a picture with. Yeah, many problems of knowing each other for so long and living in the same neighborhoods and whatnot. What, the picture of you with the very, very tall Sakura's best friend picture? Why didn't you share it? Oh, that's so good. I guess I need to keep my hands over here so you can see this or something. I keep forgetting and pulling it closer to me. You wonder about that man all the time. Where is he now? Probably... I don't know. Oh, well, yeah, the other hentai booth, with their body pillows full of nudity, and, we can see them through our backdrop. So that's super exciting. It's like, hey, put your nipple pasty cover protectors over the backsides too. Alright, so here I've gotten to the point where the pocket is, and I'm gonna kind of suspend this here so you can, when I stitch it, this tape will get trapped in the waistline, and then anything pulling down the weight of the pocket will have some reinforcement into the waistline. So, should be nice. Oh, Sam, that would have been really funny. Line up a dress to wear over their new little waifus. Oh yeah, the constant yelling of the really sketchy, not safe for work. Ooh, yeah. And they were always across from us at NecoCon, and then the time they were like were behind us at Anime Boston, and we're like, we can't escape it. Our customers are too pure for this nonsense. Except for they're not. Oh, shoot. Well, we'll have to do this for the next live stream. I forgot to get the handout of the trailer to bring inside for the stream. Oh goodness. I do love our hand. So maybe our customers aren't quite as pure. Oh yeah. The Crunchyroll dudes were cool. Oh god, Michelle, you told a nail client about the hand. Oh, that's good times. Good times. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I don't know all who's here. I know Melissa's here. Melissa knows about the hand. I I don't know if my cousin knows about the hand. Because we are Belladonna, there is a porn star named Belladonna, and she's apparently very well known, has her own line of sex toys. One of them is called the Magic Hand, which our photographer Lee always thought was hilarious and would like we would do this at each other because that's the way the sex toy is shaped. But then there's Belladonna's bitch fist, which Sam found a very good deal on and got for us. And I found a giant metal decking screw because it was like super floppy. And I just screwed this decking screw all the way up and then mounted it on a fancy china plate, you know, a la this. But yeah, so now she wears wrist cuffs at the conventions. Yeah, she wears our wrist cuffs. It's great. Oh yeah, I mean, how can the story not come with the hand acting? We used to do this to each other all the time, and like we stopped, and I don't know why. Yeah, the plate did broke. We can tattoo her. I think we should. We'll have to figure out how to tattoo silicone. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think we should attempt. That would be very funny. There we go. Slide over this way. Oh, I didn't realize you'd done that, Sam, that it was a different screw. The decking screw was too long, and so I could only get it but so far up the hand, and so there was probably like 4 inches sticking out still that I ended up having to saw off with just like a hacksaw. It's good times. Good times. I'm glad you're enjoying this. And then what's really fun is we have people come by our booth and we play, spot the sex toy, and they're looking around like, "Oh, you sweet little angel people? What do you mean spot the sex toy?" And then Sam has like big old leather daddies come over to the booth, and and then they're like, "Okay, I was told I had to go on a scavenger hunt." Oh, okay, Sam. I like this. I like this. We can we can find some tattoo artist to do some tattoo work on our sweet girl. Oh yeah, that's true. Imani might do it. Yeah, seriously, Sam, we know exactly who everybody is. They come in and they're like, wait a minute, is that what I think it is? And we're like, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's always good times. But then it looks enough like a display hand that small children and mothers who are easily offended don't catch on. And Yeah, I had thought about ahead of time. I was like, oh, I should go in the trailer and get the hand. Well, it's not wobbly because of the screw that's inside it. It's like squishy. It's silicone, but oh, I don't know. Just tattoo the logo on, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. Cuz at first it was like super duper floppy and just like jiggly all over the place, and I was like, this isn't going to stand up with bracelets and wrist cuffs on it. Okay, let's see here. Actually, I think if we could. Oops, sorry. Had to get out the bodice for this. I'll measure it real quick. So if, let's see, that's 12 and a half. Okay. It's 23. Yes, it's so much green. Here. Green on green. I don't even know that the color is conveying very well. This looks like green on teal, but it is very much green. I decided to start with green because I knew definitively where the front and the back was going because I'd already put the pockets in. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. So, I guess what else should we talk about? I guess we've been going on here for 45 minutes or so. Trying to think. I'm almost done pleating this dress, but since I pleated it wrong the first half, I had to go back and fix that. My favorite Belladonna piece? Recently, I really liked the Alchemist workbench that was the promo picture for this live stream, and I put it up actually for the public viewing on the Patreon. I just think that fabric was so cute, and then the outfit that I put together for that shoot, I really enjoyed it. But as far as like full Belladonna, I feel like I just love Darwin, Ode to Darwin so much because it's, I don't know, we worked really hard on that, and it was a really like collaborative effort between the two of us with like what went in it and what the overall designs of the pieces were. And it is also very classic, whereas I am more a classically inclined dresser as opposed to a sweet inclined person like Michelle. Let's see. My favorite and least favorite part of the process of making a piece. My least favorite piece used to be applying lace to the bottom of skirts. But Michelle's just been giving me really large chunks of lace that are all pre-gathered, and I just sew them on, and I don't hate it anymore. And so I guess my least favorite is cutting. I really, really hate cutting. So Michelle cuts out a lot of stuff for me, and then I just take it and sew it. Because I can sit down and sew a bodice. I can put together a bodice in, like, no time flat. And so, yeah. That would probably be my favorite part, is putting together a bodice. But, yeah, cutting, for sure. Cutting, I hate that the most. Cutting out all my own mask pieces was driving me bonkers. Alright, so I think that is probably gonna do it. That's even a little bit too big. Okay, well, had to aim for 23 and I've hit about 25 inches, so I'll just smush the rest of that back in there when I sew it on. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Michelle really hates hand sewing. Michelle also really hates zippers, and so we've stopped putting zippers in a lot of things because of that. But even when there were zippers, she would just give them to me, and I would put in all the zippers. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, the shoving of the elastic. She makes poor Megan do that. Poor Megan. I'm sorry. Okay. We'll set this green monster aside, and we will get out some rainbow. Oh. And turning things inside out. You make Megan do that too, yeah. Or me, or Paulina, or whoever is around. Hey Sam, turn this inside out. I know you've thrown tubes at M before too. Oh god, your favorite part's when it's done. And then you can just throw it in a corner and make someone else clip off all the threads. A right side outing machine. Oh goodness. Oh, hello there, it's a Jasmine. Hello, sweet Jasmine, how are you? Oh, that's true, you're not the worst thread clipper. Should we out our friend about the worst thread clipping? I'm really good. Yeah, I'm just doing Belladonna all the time, and oh yeah. So doing fun live stream stuff and rainbows, because we know Jasmine likes rainbows. I'm trying to find which side is the back side on this dress, though. Let's see. Rainbows! Yeah, so we've just been answering goofy questions, Jasmine. So if there's any goofy thing you'd like to know or have us talk about, just hit us with some stuff. Or if you have any ideas of videos that I can make and add to the YouTube, then I would love some suggestions, because I've got sewing tutorials and stuff for our Patreon people, but I'd like to do stuff for the general public too, if we can think of fun things. Michelle's design on steroids. I think it's maybe Lives of Nail stuff would be fun and cute. I bet people would like that. Yeah, jewelry stuff's not too hard to put together either. Especially if you've got this like top-down workstation like I have, you can just kind of do whatever. And you don't even necessarily need your face. I just happen to have 2 webcams floating around my house. Yeah. Accessories are fun. Because I am working on making sewing patterns. And so accessory patterns were another thing that we wanted to start with too. Okay, let's see. This one's middle. So let's do a little this. Get another. Oh yeah, Michelle does have a top down, because how else would you take pictures of nails without a nice top down display? Okay, let's see. Go over here, go over here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Giving the hand a set of nails. Well, she's like this. So you'd have to like really shape them so that she wasn't stabbing herself. Oh yeah, what kind of nails? She could either match the business, or she could just be like straight up bling. Oh yeah, the thumb could be super long. That would be really funny. Oh yeah, get that magic hand. She could have longer nails on the magic hand, probably. Definitely not usable for her intended purpose after that, though. Sorry, Jasmine. Oh yeah, definitely. Not in use with the nails on it. Oh, we were talking about some lewd things, like our lewd sex toy hand. and giving her a set of blinged out nails. Okay, well, I hadn't really intended on this going super crazy long. So, it is getting to be about an hour now, if we're all pretty much talked out for the time being. I can switch out here to main me, and let's see. So I don't see anybody else. I'll leave this up on the channel. It'll just be here. I guess if we do any other public live streams, I'll put them in the same playlist for whatever reason, if you all wanted to go back and watch this. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Melissa. I'm glad you enjoyed it and our stupid hands and fists. And just talking about random stuff. So yeah, we'll probably try and do some other public ones just because it's fun. But yeah, I guess thank you all for tuning in. Makes me super happy that you could join me, and I guess we'll see you again later. Bye!